Hi guys. During this masterclass, we're going to cover a very interesting topic. I believe very interesting topic. It's how to invest in biotech industry and what kind of pros and cons you have to take into consideration. And then we're going to look at one particular company, United Therapeutics Corporation. It's ticker UTHR. Now, before we start, of course, there is a disclaimer. Read it carefully, and you need to understand that whatever we're going to discuss today, it will be mainly for educational purpose. And if you are going to invest in this particular company in the future, you have to take into consideration your own personal situation. And if you require, please take advice of your financial advisor. Okay, and remember, we are not taking any responsibility for your results. Okay, so you have to know that. Now, okay, let's continue. What's the plan for today? First of all, we're going to look at current market situation, what our indexes are doing right now, and what can expect we uh, from them during next month. Then we'll look specifically in biotech industry. Then we'll look at fundamentals and technical analysis of United Therapeutic Corporation. And then we compare it with several competitors in order to understand why we believe that United Therapeutical Corporation is undervalued right now and why it presents a good opportunity for us to enter this position. Now, then we'll look at different possible investment and trading strategies for this particular company. And then if you have any questions, we will answer them too. Okay, let's start. So first of all, Dow Jones Industrial Average. Now remember that Dow Jones includes in itself 30 biggest companies by its capitalization, and usually it's a very good indicator to show you where the market is moving right now. As you can see, Dow Jones last week achieved the highest level of the highest point in its history. Now, why do we need to know that? It's important to know that if we see that everything is so high, when the market is going to pull back down, most likely the majority of the companies will go down as well. So that's why when you're trying to enter the position, and if you see your company, your particular company is in the right point based on indicators, right? But the market is high, you can expect that if the market pulls back down, your company will stay lower on the same level or even go even lower than it is currently at this moment. So that's why always pay attention when the market is, because it will give you the opportunity to buy companies at the better levels. Now that's the Dow Jones, and we can see that MACD is high. Stochastic and RSI, they are moving from up down, which tells us that the market's still on the way down. So where can we expect it to go? So first, probably the previous resistance will be a support line, so it's around 1800. Then if it breaks through, so we can expect it will go to about 1750, and if it breaks it, it might go to around 17,000. So, and please keep an eye on that, and when you can see that the market turned around as well, so then would be probably much better entry position for your particular stocks too. Now, another index is S&P 500. So we can see similar situation here that S&P 500 achieved the highest point in its history, and at the moment it's also on a downtrend. So we can see that for the last few days, like for the last week, it was flat. It was holding this level, and now it looks like going down. Now remember that it is earnings seasons right now, and a lot of companies they report their earnings, and if few companies in a row will show bad earnings, and especially if those companies are included in Dow Jones or S&P 500, it will affect the direction of this particular index. Now, and the third index is Nasdaq. So we can see exactly the same thing. Now, Nasdaq behaves a bit differently. It includes technological stock, about 100 companies, and we can see that it's flat at the moment at that resistance level, its previous highs, and for the last 3 days it's already tested this level, but we can see that it stays here. So if it's still holding this level, it's not moving down, but if it start moving down, we will probably expect it will go to about 5,000 level. If it breaks through, we can expect about 4,700, and so that would be a pretty strong support level, but if it breaks through, it might go even lower. So always keep an eye on those indexes, because it, as I said, might present much better opportunities for you to enter your positions.